It is not a coincidence that you are in this channel. Welcome, and I hope that this will give value to you. Do not forget to click like and subscribe for more. Today's topic is about differentiating swallowing from breathing. This topic is under nutrition. Under the topic of nutrition, we need to understand what it means by the word swallowing. Swallowing is a process in the human or animal body that allows substances like food to pass from the mouth to the pharynx and into the esophagus while shutting the epiglottis. Swallowing is an important part of eating and drinking. The next word that we need to define is breathing or ventilation, especially inhalation. The word breathing is a process of moving air into and out of the lungs to facilitate gas exchange with the internal environment. Let us look at the structure of the pathway of the digestive system and the respiratory system. The structure called the epiglottis plays an important role. It will allow food and water into the esophagus in the digestive system, and gases into the trachea to the lungs in the respiratory system. Food and water needs to reach the esophagus into the stomach and not into the trachea or windpipe into the lungs. There are two structures that are needed in the understanding of the processes swallowing and breathing. This is the epiglottis, which is the flap-like tissue, and the larynx, we call the voice box. As the epiglottis will move to close or to open the glottis, the larynx will either move upwards and downwards, depending upon the process that will take place. We represent the food and water as blue dots in this diagram. Food and water are ingested to the mouth, pass to the pharynx by the tongue, then the larynx move up and the epiglottis will cover the glottis, making an opening for the food and water to go into the esophagus and not into the trachea. In swallowing, the larynx will move up and the epiglottis will shut the glottis. Food and water will go to the esophagus into the stomach. In the breathing process, the larynx will move down, pulling the epiglottis near the side of it. This will allow gases to go into the trachea, down the lungs as the glottis is open. Now, let us test our knowledge. Question number 1. Below shows a structure in the human throat. A. One eye. Name structure A. Click pause before you answer. What is your answer? The answer is epiglottis. If you got it right, great! Next question, but still in number 1. Number 1A, 2I. Name the process that is taking place in the figure. Click pause before you answer. Okay, what do you think is the answer? The correct answer is swallowing. For 3 marks, 1A, 3I. Explain why. Pause before you answer. The answer is swallowing because the glottis is closed. Epiglottis covers the glottis, when the larynx moves up. To summarize, the process of swallowing will allow food and water to go to the esophagus into the stomach when the epiglottis covers the glottis when the larynx moves up. While in the breathing process, it takes place when the glottis is open as the larynx moves down. This wraps up our quick revision series, Biology, differentiating the process of breathing and swallowing, under the topic Nutrition. Quick like and subscribe for more quick revision series. This is Teacher Jeffrey. A goal without a plan is just a wish.